Alright, thanks for joining. I am here in Reforged Eden on the Anvil server, and I am in a legacy sector. Came into this sector and the ships were all stuck in the asteroid field, and I don't like to fight them there, so I decided to get their attention by taking out this infested station over here. I'll come back and loot this, but nice thing is that all the three, I think there's 3 Infectors and a Decimator here, is that they have all started moving now away from that center, and I'm going to go and engage them and kill them all. So I'll show you my strategy. It's pretty simple. These guys are all pretty easy to kill. Infectors I always set to turrets and mounted weapons. Those are all set, and usually I will start with missiles off. The reason I do missiles off to start is just so I can get their shields down, and then once the shields start getting close, I will turn it back on. There are some targeting issues, so I'm going to come in behind it a little bit, but generally I just kind of come up to the side like this. Actually, that was pretty good. Turn those back on. There you go. Shields are down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these turrets on this ship, which are basically dead on one side, and then I'm going to follow directly behind it. It is churning right now, so I'm going to get behind it here. Oh, I got the other infector in here as well. Are they going to run into each other? Well, I'm still going to go after this one. By targeting turrets, there's a couple turrets that protect the core on this ship. And there's a Decimators here as well. Hopefully I can kill this guy pretty quickly. So by targeting the turrets, you can see they're kind of shooting directly into the middle of the ship. When they get those turrets that are protecting the core, that Decimator is going to be on me. I'm going to have to move. Actually, I'm going to take this opportunity to take out this Decimator, hopefully. With the Decimators, my strategy for them is kind of coming straight at the front of them. I'm going to back away here, because I need to reset my targeting a little bit. I'm going to go after the Decimator. I am going to take him out first. Alright. If I can isolate him a little bit. With the Decimators, see if I can get in front of him here. I get directly in front of him, I target the generators. And the reason I target the generators is because if you go directly in front of them, you'll get a good shot at its core, which is right in the cone or nose of it. And then there is a generator directly behind the core. They're churning away, they're being difficult. The Infectors see me. Decimator. It's running away. How close am I? 1 mile. Try not to get any closer, actually. That's probably a little bit too close. Yeah, that's what I figured. He'd start shooting at me here. Put on my cruise control. Get out ahead of this guy a little bit. And I see the other Infector just came into view as well. Alright, let me see if I can't get in front of this guy. There's the Infector, there's the Decimator. Yeah, it can be kind of hard to get the positioning on these guys. One of those Infectors is going to be pretty easy to kill, but what I'd like to do is get this Decimator down. Just can't get the right angle on him. Alright, guys. I see ya. Go back to these guys now. You know, now the Decimator's probably going to want to poke his nose over here. Now that I switched my targeting for the Infectors. Alright, I'm going to go after this back guy. So I'm going to get right behind him. That Decimator's right here too. Alright, his shield is down. I got turret targeting on, so it's gonna take out the ones in the back first, but then pretty soon it's gonna pivot to the middle of the ship, which is where I'm aiming with my artillery. Right there. Got another Infector shooting at me. Alright, you can see some of the missiles and stuff are starting to go right in the middle, which is where I want it to. That's where the core is. With any luck, I'll get this thing cored here pretty fast. I'll keep firing my artillery into the middle. Yeah, you can see all those rockets are going right into the middle. And again, this is Reforged Eden. This is a pretty highly upgraded ship in terms of the number of weapons and quantums. See, that one's dead. So it does go a little bit faster, but I mean overall the same strategy works. Even on you know, CPU compliant ships with no quantums. I mean, you can see you only got two lasers shooting at me, so you can just easily just roll a little bit, and they just keep missing. Shields are down, so I'm gonna start shooting artillery right into the middle to start weakening it. Hopefully he doesn't go too far. I'm going to try to keep all the loot intact for these guys. Yeah, and I'm still at 85% with shields, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, he turned around. Perfect. And again, you want to be straight in line with his direction of movement. Everything's going right into the middle. Surprised that artillery actually didn't get it right there, but it's going to be dead here pretty soon. Perfect. Alright, you got two dead right here. I'm going to go see what this Infector's doing. Where is he going? Oh, here comes the Decimator. Oops, I gotta set this. Alright. It's gonna be perfect. So the Decimators, if you get over in their path, they'll try to reroute a little bit, which is what I like to do. So I'm going to get right here, right in its frontal path. I'm going to try to reroute this guy. See, he's trying to reroute right now, which is going to slow him down. And then I'm going to go backwards. See, he's trying to change his path now. And I'm going to fight him at close range. And you can find that sweet spot. You can see that nothing's shooting at me other than that front turret. It's because right now I'm in that sweet spot where the back turrets can't really hit me. Actually, one of the front ones was hitting me there. There's a little bit of a sweet spot where you kind of stay out of the range of all of them, and I think you get that by staying really close to the Decimator. So, you know, I'm getting a little bit too low, so they're getting me from the bottom. And now I'm getting a little bit too high. But there is a generator directly behind that core in there, and that's the reason why I'm doing this. He's going to be dead here pretty soon. There he is, dead. And that'll be a 100% intact ship. All the loot will be there. Okay, where's the last one? Over there. Yeah, I did a pretty good job keeping these three grouped. The problem is he doesn't have his exclamation point on, so I'm going to go back to this Decimator. And if I don't see an exclamation point on him, I don't think he's coming this way. Before I do anything else, I'm going to restock my Pentaxid. I'm going to go a little bit closer. I don't think he's synced right now. Once that spot, there he is. Oh, he is. He's stuck. Even better. I should have left him there because now I'm gonna. Now I think he's gonna get unstuck. But you just saw exactly how to kill the Decimator. I mean, and Infectors. Easy strategy. First of all, before I go in, I'm going to connect to, grab the harvest controller. I need to grab out of the closet. I'm going to grab 3 cores. Actually, where's that Infector? I think he's still stuck up there. Put my helmet on. And I am going to go loot this guy really fast. So looting a Decimator is easy. Oh, I did blow these 2 loot boxes right here. Okay, so I didn't get it all. I blew those 2. That's okay. Coming down here, there's going to be 2 more here. So you got this one. You got one on this side. I'll loot all this out here. Okay, you got the shield generator, which you can pick up. Like I said, normally there's 2 in here, so I lost those. Back here is the generator that you're actually targeting, and the core is right in front of that, and that's what works really well, is your turrets are actually targeting that generator. Obviously, you don't want to blow that generator, but that's why targeting the generators and coming from the front nose works so well, because that generator is right there. And I'm just going to go through and quickly loot all this stuff. A small quantum. And then I'm going to come up here and still blue. I put that in there so I can get the whole extenders. I do it there so that way after I loot all the other containers, so that way it doesn't blow so that way when the gens blow, they don't blow the containers too. And as soon as I get this done, okay, this guy's clear. And then right up here, if you just cut a hole through, you can get out really fast. And hop back in my ship, and that Decimator is clean. All the loot boxes are gone. Quantums. And, yeah. 2 Infectors to go. I'm going to take another peek at this Infector just to see if he's still there. He's still there. Alright, Infectors. I'll start with this guy right here. I'm just going to go through the hole right in the back where I blew a hole through to kill its core. And Infectors are pretty easy to find all the loot as well. Come in and always stay oriented straight with this axis. So you're going to kind of keep the circles on the sides to your left and right. And the first thing I always look for is, if you can see it, look for this light bulb next to these 2 generators. or 2 thrusters right here. That's going to give you a good target to aim for. So when you see this light bulb coming right down here below it, take out that gas tank. Here's one. Here's another one. Go right back up that hole, and then you're going to see these 2 thrusters here. You're going to go right here into this ramp, take out this RCS, and here's 4 more. Okay, we got those. Come through here. You can take out the RCS if you want, and shield generators. Come through this little hole. You kind of double back and you find the shield generator. Take that out. The warp drive, take that out. And then you're going to go straight through this wall. 1 block, 2 blocks. Here's your quantum box. It's a CV quantum. Take that out. Here's the chest. Go through. Take that out if you want. Keep going straight through. Here's one. Here's one. Take out this block. And there's another one right here. And you're good. That's an infector. Infector's done. Cleared. Alright, head back to my ship. Alright, and the other one, he still shows there. The other guy is down here. Gonna do the same thing. Quickly loot all that stuff. I mean, you can get through these guys pretty fast. Now, if there was a Decimator in the area, I might be more inclined to go over and take him out first, but Infectors are pretty weak overall. If you isolate their sides, you know, take out some turrets strategically, you can make it pretty simple. So again, you're going to come in, look for the, you got the green circle to the right, green circle to the left, you're going to face straight forward. Come in here, there's the light, there's the 2 thrusters. Take out that block, take out that block, take out the fuel tank. You got 2 chests down here. Come back up, 2 thrusters, take out this ramp block, there's the RCS. Chest. Well, containers, I guess I keep calling them chests. Ooh, there's an epic drill. You're going to come through here, and you can just go straight up. And here it is. Take out the shield generator. Take out the warp drive. 2 blocks. Quantum box. Another CV quantum, nice. There's a container. You can take out that generator, take out the block, and keep going straight through, and then you'll get the rest of the containers. Take out this block, and that box is right there. And that's it. Infectors cleared. Oh, good. That's the dead one. I was worried for a second that was the living one. Okay. Time to get back in my ship and kill the other infector. And again, on the infectors, I am going to target the weapons, not the generators. There's a couple different ways to get the infectors. If they are stuck on a rock like this, eat really quick. If they're stuck on a rock like this, you can just come right directly at the side of them rather than trailing them and following them like I was doing before. So, yeah, I'm going to come up on the side like this. That way the whole other side, their whole ring on the other side of the ship can't shoot me. Again, just isolating those turrets. I'm going to come at the side, and I'm going to come basically directly straight. I'll do this from first-person view. Come straight at it, so I look directly into that center. Yeah, and its turrets are basically dead already. Again, part of the advantage of having as many turrets as I do. But right in that middle is where the core is. So you can just go straight in the middle, and you can see everything's going to be shooting in there now. They're all going to focus in the middle because that's where the next turrets are. There, it's dead. It was pretty fast. Okay, so now I destroyed this one through the side. So the same thing applies. It came in through the side. Oh, this is the one that I started shooting to start off with. I will go into it from the side and loot it the same way. Again, you come down here, you see that light. There were 2 thrusters. It looks like I blew one out. Hopefully I didn't get the loot down here. Hey, the loot's still here. Okay, we got 1 box, 1 container, 2 containers. Again, the 2 thrusters. I'm going to come straight at this ramp right here, take out that RCS. Container, 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 container. And then coming through here, again, you can just go straight up in this hallway, take out the shield generator, the warp drive, 1 block, 2 blocks, quantum box, a small, so 2 and 2, not bad. Box. Oh, looks like I must have had some explosions here. That's okay. The containers are here. And get that one. And that's it. That is how you kill legacy infectors, decimators, open space, or against an asteroid field. If you get a decimator in an asteroid field, take the same approach to it as if it's an open space. Go straight at the cone, target the generators. Infectors, you can kill them through the side, you can kill them through the back. Either way works. Just don't come at them from the bottom or the front, because then you're, or even the top for that matter. Actually, just the bottom and front, I believe, because then you're bound to blow up the loot. But that is it. That is clearing a sector. Pretty easy. Might take a little bit longer if you don't quite have the turrets, but again, easy strategy. They're easy to kill, easy to farm the quantums out of. Alright, well that's all I got for today. Thanks for joining.